You got the Nigerian boxer. He was fighting in Ghana. A few weeks ago, we didn't get a chance to touch up on it, man. So we just want to give you all anything and everything that's going on, man. Because we doing it all. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. His name Gabriel.
Asawage. I think I pronounced that right. I apologize if I butchered that.
I believe you. By George, I think he's got it. So, it's like you can see clearly it wasn't from a punch when he just collapsed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it don't take a rocket scientist to see that he was gasped for air. It was cardiac arrest.
Yeah, and it was a non-contact injury. He didn't get hit, and that's what you see in that video clip. And actually, he was actually winning the fight at that too. He was a prize boxer. He held a few belts and things of that nature. But to see 40, him, man. He was 40 years old, man.
And the crazy thing about it, they I'm ready to report because we do our homework here. It says there was no determination of death.
Yeah.
So I'm like what type of test y'all running over there? It's like, and then they said they was treating him in the rain, but as you look at the video clip, they was really treating it like it was a knockdown because they started counting.
Yeah, and that was kind of weird too because the referee was standing right there. I guess he was already in the mode of just ready to count. You know what I mean? But if he was looking, it was a non-contact. He threw a couple, shots at the body. You know what I mean? At his opponent, and next thing you know, he stepped back, and then that's when he went into his commotion. So it's really sad to see, someone who was respected
still is so young, man.
In the boxing world as well as being young, man. Just you don't want to talk to him. They got family and things.
Yeah, this man has a family. You know what
I'm saying? Prayers go out to the family. Who knows what they're going through right now, but prayers go out. But man, no cause of death. No one knows what happened. We can definitely speculate. Probably a cardiac arrest. Till
the report come out.
Until the report come out, you know what I mean. We just gonna send our prayers out to the family. Yeah.
And let's say he died. He was getting treated in the ring, and I seen they took the mouthpiece out. He was like, you can see it looked like he kind of went there to me. You know what I mean? For me watching it, they said half an hour after he got to the hospital, he passed. But, I don't think it was much that they just were able to do for him while he was in the ring.
Yeah, they being young. So that just tell you, right? Because I'm in my 40s, and it's just like we gotta get ourselves checked out. Not saying he didn't, but just us.
He was in phenomenal shape.
Yes, definitely. He was definitely in shape at that age too. So he was taking care of himself. Maybe it was the adrenaline, you know what I mean, whatever like that. But for us being at that age and being men of color, we definitely got to make sure that we get ourselves checked out, because us as color, no one wants to go to the hospital. And this is off of Gabriel. We're not saying he didn't do that. We're just saying in general,
of the race, the culture,
of our culture. We don't want to get seen by the doctor. We got to get seen by the doctor. You know what I mean? I'm just recovering off of having pneumonia in my lungs, as well as having influenza B. I was fucked up in the game. You know what I mean? So and that's being that, we got to get back into our making sure we're taking our vitamins. You know what I mean? If you don't believe in shots, something herbal, you know what I mean? Something that's healthy for you, that's keeping you, in shape and alive. You know what I mean? Because that's important for us.
Rest in peace to that brother, man. May his soul be with the Lord, man. And just condolences to his family, man. Like the boxing, it hurts to to see someone go out like that in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
Especially because we seen people actually get injured in the ring, and that was a cause of death. But just to collapse like that, without any injury, due from the fight, that's tragic. But yeah, man. So what we got going on, man?
Hey,
what you want to touch on?
Hey,
what I'm saying?
We have some basketball, a lot of basketball coming up. It's going on. Playoffs has started.
Playing.
You know what I mean? But before the playoffs started, there was some terminations going on. Fires. The Suns fired Mike Budenholzer, right? And then you got
hold on. Can we just touch on that, man? Can we just touch on that? Because
you got something to say right now.
No, because this is weird to me. That's the third coach.
Yeah. 2 back-to-back within a year.
Monty Williams. That took him to the finals. Then you had Frank Vogel.
Last time they went to the finals was with Monty.
Right? And then he fired a coach that won the championship, Frank Vogel. Right. Then you just fired the coach that just won with the Bucks.
Yeah.
What was that? 21?
What is the Suns' direction, man? I did
I
hear.
don't know.
I'm not sure.
No
I
idea.
think I heard the owner, either the owner or the general manager on the radio, and he was, just basically saying, "Yeah, we gotta find our identity. We gotta find, we gonna do better, and all this whole spill." You know what I mean? It sounded good, but you fired 2 coaches back to back. What are you looking for? You know what I mean?
Is this something with the heat out there? Like, is it something because every other warm city team is pretty much very well ran.
Yeah.
Like Golden State, LA, even Miami. Even what's going on, it's still a ran organization.
I think I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. It's Bradley Beal.
Ain't just him.
He don't belong over there.
You know what it is though, right? It's the owner.
Of course, it's the owner, but he had to make the rules. I mean, make the play to say get Bradley Beal.
Yeah, but Bradley Beal going to play wherever he's going.